Wow!
Let's cut the gossip and end the games.
Okay, hi everybody. We is doing a reading tonight. We're gonna use some of my decks that I haven't used in a while. I think it would be fun to use those decks. They were very fruitful for me in the beginning of my tarot journey. So I'm definitely going to use some of those old decks to get some messages from, as well as some new decks as well that I have. This one here is the Hidden Truth Oracle. This will be a love reading. We're already getting them flipping out. It says, you came closer than anyone. You came closer than anyone. Okay? You came closer than anyone. It says, I wish I could take back my words. I wish, let me do it like this so you guys can see it from this angle. Because I've noticed every time I do it like this, it's like what came out first, second, third, but I always put it this way because I can see it this way. But you guys see it better that way. So it says, you came closer than anyone. I wish I could take back my words. You got, I know I was a distraction from your pain. So yeah, this person probably knew you was going through something, really kind of pried on you a little bit. Instead of allowing you to heal, knowing that you need to heal, they just came in, and kind of like, stop the healing process, to be honest with you. Yeah, it says, I buried myself in work to forget about you. And see, now that they know that they had stopped your healing process, maybe even really messed up the connection. Now they burying themselves in work, just to trying to forget about the regret of them just coming in and not really considering your feelings, not considering that you've already been through a lot. They just came in for their own pleasures. To be honest with you, it sounds like it's something that they do regret. It says, okay, yeah, it was my fault, but I blamed you. So they know they messed things up, but they probably act like, oh, you was the one, maybe being very distant with you, not giving you the time of day as if you had done something wrong. But they really know that they didn't give you a chance to heal. They probably knew that you were needed a chance to heal from something. They may not know exactly what it was, but they definitely knew that you needed a chance to heal from something. It says, I wish things could be different. They definitely wish things could be different. It says, I love you unconditionally. Wow. Wow. Okay. It says, it's who I hid who I really was. And it was just like they were coming in for pleasure. They came in for pleasure, but it seems like they fell in love. Yeah, so this is like, you came closer to anyone. I unconditionally love you. I hid who I really am. I wish I could take back my words. So it was not there. It wasn't who they were. If they acted nonchalant, if they acted like you didn't matter to them at the time, like everything mattered more than you, they don't feel like that. It says, I wish I had treated you better. Mm-hmm. Says, I wish I would have treated you better. They regretting their words. They wish they had treated you better. So they almost kind of realizing who you were to them. Yeah, exactly who you were to them. They didn't realize that before. Like I said, they came in for their own pleasure. It says, we need to let each other go, you know? And that you probably holding on to each other energetically. Maybe this person is not able to move on. They're thinking like, will this really work? Why are we holding on to each other energetically? Maybe the person who this was done to is like, we need to let each other go. Look, I feel you even though we are apart. So it's like we have this, and I guess both of you are trying to fight this feeling. You're trying to fight this feeling that you have that continues to draw each other together, but it was so wrong. Something happened, the words were said, things were said that are, that was not pleasing in some type of way. Things was did that was not pleasing. Some person could have cut another person off. The other person could have not cut, the other person could have just stopped talking to the other person. You never know how it went down, but it's like we need to let each other go because y'all feel that constantly pull toward each other. Like, I need to be with this person. I miss this person. I'm thinking about this person. They're on my heart. They're on my mind, they're in my body, they're in my soul. That's some type of feeling that you cannot fight. As hard as it is, it says, I left you before you could leave me. So yeah, there's a lot of ego in here. There's a lot of ego in here. Whatever this person did, they thought you was going to leave them. They're like, oh no, you can't get one up on me. But it says, I'm so attracted to you. They knew they loved you. They love you. They unconditionally love you. If they say they unconditionally love is without measure. But for some reason, they're not expressing that unconditional love that they have for you. They feel like you guys need to let each other go, but it's too much that's drawing you guys together. You energetically feeling each other, although you are apart. You unconditionally love one another. You're just doing petty stuff. I wish I could share my good news with you. So someone got some type of good news that's going on in their life, and they want to share it with the person. I hope that you can forgive me one day. So yeah, one of the individuals think that they don't have a chance. They don't have a chance, and they were like, well, maybe it's better. See, it's time for me to heal now. Okay, so yeah, the person who the person distracted from their healing, they saying, okay, we need to let each other go. It's time for me to heal now. So the timing just wasn't right for us. To be honest with you, which you probably have to wait for perfect and divine timing in this situation. It sounds like that. I'm not saying that you guys are not meant to be together, but it definitely wasn't the right time at the time for that. It says, you speak to me through music. So maybe you guys really enjoy music together. That is something that when they hear music, they think of you. They know this is your song. It says a lot, or the song just constantly reminds them of them. I will wait for you. I will wait for a sign from you. So an individual is waiting for that individual sign to come back in. Can they come back in? It says, I wonder if you are happy without me. And so they're waiting for a sign to see, okay, are you going to come back in? Are we going to be together? Should we not be together? Should we let each other go? One of the individuals, they need to heal right now. Another person probably came in and distracted them from healing. The person probably came in for just a passionate encounter and realized that it was so much more than that. The other person probably distracted them from their healing that they was doing before, and it just kind of went a little haywire from there, where you got to be healed before you can get a relationship, because hurt people. And so I think that's a scenario that was going on, that I think these individuals could be, let me say this, I'm not gonna say gonna be, I said they could be great together. It's just another person needs to heal in this situation, because no matter how it goes, you guys seem to actually love each other. Yeah, that's what I get. It says, I unconditionally love you. And just because you guys have been in separation, you don't think that you need to let each other go. But when you feeling somebody's from a distance, to me, that lets me know that it's more than just a fling. Yeah, it's definitely more than a fling. If you feel somebody, from a distance, 2 cards flipped over. Yeah, see? And see, that's what it is. The person don't trust the person. I wish you could come back. The person wants the person to come back. It says, but I don't trust you. It says, I hope I will see you again sometime. Yeah. So the person most likely don't trust them is in a mode of healing. They could have possibly been through relationships or been through this together with the person before, and it just don't sit well with them. What happened this time? They're probably really the ones like, oh, I need to let this go. I'm probably doing too much, But yeah, these ones I'm not going to take, but I will take the ones that came out. It says, I do wish you well. It says, I don't know what to say. It says, you're so easy to see through. It says, I know I made a mistake. It says, I couldn't tell you face to face. Your body languages says so much. So they're able to see who you are through your body language. They knew what you wanted. They knew you wanted love and respect and attention, but they couldn't tell you face to face that they wasn't ready for that type of situation. They wanted to have fun. It seems like they individual who wanted to have fun. They were going through their own stuff themselves. They needed to heal. And the person who was loving up on them was just a distraction from their pain. And that's why it ended up falling apart, because they didn't get a chance to heal. It says, I know I made a mistake. And they know they made a mistake, They definitely know they made a mistake in this situation. Maybe they'll do that differently next time, on their next love affair. I don't know if you guys will rekindle this love affair. It seems like you guys are loving to let go. It's like, I kind of get the vibe that at least one of the individuals is just going to hold on to those memories. That's the vibe that I get right now. They're going to hold on to those memories and let that be that. They don't want it to, reoccur. But one question, I may be wrong about that, because it says, I'm different now. So maybe that's a strong message. And it says, I took the easy way. See, look, I'm different now, and I took the easy way out. So they know that they took the easy way out. This individual could possibly didn't talk about what was going on. You may have wanted to talk about the scenario, what happened, what took place, and they took the easy way out. They didn't even, talk about it. They didn't talk about it. They didn't put no effort into it. They could have acted possibly nonchalant, like they absolutely didn't care, but they're letting you know, excuse me, that I am different now. I am not the same. I am not like this anymore. So maybe they were in that energy, like, we need to leave each other. I need to move on from this individual. I can't live up to their standards. I'm a different person. I have different morals and values than they. They couldn't tell that person that face to face. And so that really put a damper on the relationship. And so, yeah, that's where the separation took place. And just a lot of people longing and missing each other now. Let's get some tarot and concerns of this matter. Spirit, angel guys, can we get some tarot and concerns of the matter? Out the gate, you have isolation, loneliness, disguise, concealment, withdrawal, exile. So a person has just completely withdrew from this situation that's going on. They're actually working on their money and finances while they have walked away. Even though they are working on their money and finances, they are not happy because I guess they do not have you. So they're not happy with walking away. Yes, they're not happy walking away because they're not working together with you. So yeah, everything, they're working on their money and their finances. But to me, it's not teamwork at their job. And plus, they don't have you. So it's like their whole world is kind of messed up. They're focusing on their finances, but it's still hard for them to stay even focused, even at work, because they're missing you. They're definitely missing you. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Because they see you as their investment. Somebody that they can invest with, somebody that they can create an empire with. And so, yeah, they're making money and they're getting their weight up, and new financial blessings could be possibly coming in, but it's not the same because it's not with you. Yeah, it's not the same because it's not with you. So even though they're in this energy pretending like, hey, we shouldn't be together, making you feel like that, yeah. And they're imbalanced without you. It's imbalance. It's definitely an imbalance without you. Definitely an imbalance without you. Hmm. Yeah. And it's a gentleman. The gentleman, he really feels this imbalance. He really, really does. He could possibly have been juggling you. Definitely want to end the juggling in this scenario. That's heavily on, his mind is ending in this juggling, but he's having a trouble with walking away with juggling people. It could be a way of life. He has all this extra baggage that he put on you in this relationship. And it's just like, will things change? Will it get better? Will she trust me? Will I be able to be faithful to her? That's another thing that's very much on this individual mind. I like this individual, to be honest with you. Even though they are away and they're in heavy thoughts, they're considering the other person. Can they live up to that person's standards? I think that's best for an individual to do instead of just rushing into a situation just because they're unhappy. It is best to think of another person and to see how the next person will feel about the situation. Even though they're having trouble with walking away from love affairs, they're aware of that. They're aware of the aspect of that in their life, and they don't want to take this individual through it. They know this individual needs to heal as well as they need to heal. Yeah. So they definitely have been misguided, to be honest with you. And they need to go ahead and listen to their inner voice, their intuition, because right now their knowledge is just very superficial. They're in their feelings, okay? They're in their feelings, and they're really not thinking about it clearly. They're being very reckless and immature about it, very reckless and immature, and they feel like they won't be able to deliver those promises. Their hopes of being a good person, being a family, being in your life, they feel like they won't be able to deliver those things. So that is definitely heavily on their mind, not being able to walk away from multiple partners, as well as they will be fulfilling to you in the relationship. That's a very good thing for a person to even consider, think about, because sometimes people don't think about that at all. They will just go ahead and go with the situation. So Spirit is urging you to be patient with this situation, whatever is going on. Still make steady progress in your life. As far as your healing, the other person still needs to make steady progress in their life as healing. That would bring you guys closer together. It will help you not to give up on each other. Once you work through your problems, your routine, your habits, it give you a chance to move forward, it give you enough to change. So both of you guys are healing, definitely too. And see, detach and break free from them bad habits. This is at the bottom of the deck, especially in concerns of romance. It'll help you to detach and get free because you don't miss the water till your well run dry. And all these three is at the bottom. That makes perfect sense. Celebrating with all these different kind of people, not walking away from these toxic relationships is really causing you to have bad luck, So definitely you're going to have to change that situation, even though you're struggling with it, because that's really what's causing you the bad luck. And that's why you're not getting your wish fulfillment. Somebody to come in and it's happening fast, so you don't want to go through that. You want to be working on something hard. Okay. You want to be working on something hard, and you need to be away from these type of impatient women. Impatient women are, let's just say, I don't know what type of you're doing, but impatient men and women who's not offering you, who's making brash decisions, who's not considering you. You got to move away from people like that. Stop overindulging in people like that and let them have the justice that they deserve. Because right now, you holding on to individuals that's not for you is getting you unrequired love and also causing you a lot of heartbreak. Okay? You need to stay very much guarded. Okay, and use your intuition about commitments that you're coming into, because you want to be enthusiastic. You want to be, enthusiastic, adventurous. You don't want anyone stealing from you and taking from your mental state of being. You want to make sure that you have a healthy, happy relationship. Okay, so he's encouraging you to surrender and retreat from them situations so you won't be left in grief. Okay, you don't need to be left in grief. You're over investing in situations that are not good for you. They are abusive to you. Okay, you are a star. Okay, so get rid of these emotionally insecure people. Okay, and stop lacking on manifesting a victory with people that you love. It's only making you angry, and it's only making you angry, and it also is taking away from your happiness and love. It's making you this ruthless individual, okay, who's having discord, who's have addictions, and who's very impulsive, okay? They worry about too many options, and they're not resting from them options, and they're not ending and not making wise decisions. So you definitely have to get rid of individuals who are not serving you at your best. That's the thing that's holding you back. And especially in love and romance, having too many multiple partners, too many decisions is taking you away from your happiness. You need to be firm about these lies and deceptions and instabilities and get your son. Because if you don't do it, the universe is going to make you do it. You see here, I'm reading at the bottom of this deck here. See, you're not being firm about not offering to these situations. You're all unstable about these situations. But see, right here, you're not seeing that it's your son. Walking away from these individuals, you're not seeing that this is your happiness, and you're going to have a tower moment. That means the universe is going to restart you on a new beginning and forces you to walk away and align yourself if you don't do it. Okay? They will start messing with your finances, the love, keeping you blinded, all for your wish fulfillment. Okay? They will you will keep on experiencing bad luck, bad love, not getting your finances together, all of that until you guard yourself away from these unhappy homes and get an equal give and take and leave chaos out the door. Okay? You got to leave that chaos out the door so that you can have a victory. Okay? Making these wrong choices, investing in these wrong people is only going to give you petty arguments and keep you in your feelings. And that is the truth. Okay? You want your happiness, you're going to have to walk away from these burdens. Okay, and balance yourself out and hold on and end things that are not for you. Okay, hold on to your money, hold on to your finances, hold on to your love, hold on to everything, hold on to sexual encounters until you end these bad relationships. Okay, because it's not allowing you to think clearly. And I'm gonna tell you one now, is having you self-doubt yourself in your blockage. You having career blockages. You also having financial blockages, relationship blockages, because you are not moving away from toxic situations, and you having a lot of things that's missed opportunity and feeling like you left out in the cold. You need more strength. So it's definitely time for you to move away from these toxic relationships and move towards things that's more fruitful, that's pouring into you, that's keeping you not stagnated. Okay, you definitely got to move away from that. Individuals, people's, jobs, whatever it is. But these are relationships that you keep on going towards the wrong relationships, and you're not healing, and you're actually in love with one person. To be quite honest with you, but you can't even see that individual or pick that right individual because you feel like you're going to fail them. But if you stop dealing with these situations and heal from that, you'll be able to give all the love and support to someone else who can receive it, like the person that you're just unconditionally loving, but you can't come toward them because you feel like you're going to fail them. But I'm glad you're thinking about it. Yeah, you're in a mental prison. You are definitely in a huge mental prison right now. And I hope that's not jail time prison. Okay? Where you go to jail from, dealing with these situations or possibly hurting one of these people in a situation for playing games with you, Definitely. Spirit angel guys, can you give me some message for this reading? Yeah. See, you're dealing with false people. Plenty of false people you're dealing with. You're the main person in this story. And this is a male. This male is dealing with a lot of false people in their life, and it's keeping them trapped. It's keeping them in a mental prison. Definitely. Yeah. And you might even have to go to court to deal with some of these people. You might have to go to court and deal with some of these people. You could be very well in a set scenario where, yeah, and hopefully you don't go to prison by dealing with some of these, like I said, false people, hurting them for playing games with you, Yeah. So go ahead and really focus on your finances, really heal yourself so you can come from the main male to a wealthy male, Change your perspective and stop pouring into these relationships. You could be spending a lot of money on hotels, other people's houses, keeping a facade and image up. You don't need that. Definitely. Keeping up a whole facade and image. Yeah. Just coming out too much. Yeah, but it is, though. See, it's leaving you in despair because these people are stealing from you. Okay? You working hard and of high honor. Okay? And this false person, honey, is taken from you and leaving you in despair. That's not funny, but that's what they're doing. See, you encouraged to move away from that. Okay? So you can have a future of happiness. You are encouraged to move away from that. So you can have your future in happiness. Definitely. Yeah? Yeah. I see this message about this female you're dealing with. You're dealing with a female who's taking you all in. And I don't know why you can't. Maybe it's, they're the best, passionate partner you've had. Maybe they have you, sexually, to be honest with you. Yeah. Maybe they got you in that manner. Yep. And got a lot of expectations of you too. This mature woman has a lot of expectations, what they want you to do, how they have you do it. So it's like they're running you. They definitely keeping you in prison with their expectations, and they're not even the right person for you and got all these expectations on you. I don't know if you married this individual or possibly you could be married to this individual, but justification just came up here. You might have to get a divorce if this person is not the right person for you. You could be trying to stick around to your home because you think that you married a person. That could be traditional values. You may think that's what you're supposed to do, but not with this individual, because this individual, is not for you. They're definitely not for you yet. It's about this main female. Okay? God is trying to give you a gift to get away from this person, but it's very concerning how you're not able to do that. Okay? You're not able to move away. It's concerning that you're not able to move away from this individual and accept this gift. Even though it's causing you a lot of despair, they take them from you mentally, physically, and financially, and leaving you in a mental prison, you're still not able to walk away. Like I said, it's probably a marriage that you traditionally feel like that's where you're supposed to be, and that you work through it at all costs. But I'm gonna tell you, not if an individual, look, this is a message of concern. Not with the individual who's not pouring into you. This is a huge message of concern. This is a message. This is a message of concern. You got a lot of concern here because this person is taken from you. See, you got concern, you got message of concern, you got message. All these are the message cards. So yeah, you're not following your intuition about this first person. You're just trying to make it work. Yeah, you're definitely trying to make it work. I don't know if you got any kids involved. There could be some kids or something involved was holding on, or maybe someone has something over your head where you can't really leave the individual. I'm not for sure, but it's a message of concern of why you won't leave this person and why you continue to pour into these situations. Yeah, especially this situation. Yeah, see, this situation will improve. That you're going through this, but you need to ask for help for other people in order to improve the situation. I mean, of how to get out this situation. That's what I said. This situation can improve if you figure out how to get out of this situation. Because right now you feel absolutely stuck in the situation that you're in, and it's not good for you. And within the next few months, it might just be your tower moment where it changes anyway. Something may take place within the next few months where you have to make this rapid decision. Definitely. See, you got to believe that you can do this. You got to believe that you can walk away. Right now, you don't believe that. You really don't. See, it's time for you to take action. Take action to walk away from this situation, but for some reason you feel stuck. It's an opportunity. Yep. Yep. Yes, that day is giving you a gift, an opportunity to walk away. You got to listen. You got to take action for your opportunity to walk away. Whatever's holding you, I tell you, take a risk. If you believe. I'm telling you, take that risk. For some reason, I'm getting that you won't take the risk. Someone has something held over your head, but you cannot let that keep you in a place of stagnation. Don't let that keep you. Don't let that keep you. See? Yes. Reconsider that. Reconsider that. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Do not let it keep you. Take a leap of faith. Whatever it is, yeah? Because it's gonna be a peaceful resolution. Take a leap of faith. Reconsider that because it's going to be a peaceful resolution. You're going to have to take a leap of faith. You don't want to. You maybe feel like it's going to be too much work. Oh, well, you better go for it. You better trust. Okay? You better trust. Yep. And communicate clearly. You better trust. You got to trust the universe. You got to trust God. You got to cover your angels and your spirit guides. Yep. Because it has to do with romance, especially in this relationship with this person, because you're in love with someone else. But you can't let go because whatever this person is holding over your head, it's gotten you stuck. Yep. So ask your angels. I think you need to pray to God of how to get rid of this situation. Yeah. And don't stop. Don't get stagnated. Because if you stop and get stagnated, you're not going to get your big happy changes. You definitely got to remain positive. Okay? Because everything is going to change within the near future. You're going to have to forgive this person though too. Okay? Yes. You're going to have to forgive this person. But you're going to have to take your opportunity, sweetheart. Let me see more questions, more conversations that you would have with the individual that you're in love with, but this other person has you stuck. Yeah, this other person definitely has you stuck. You feel obligated to this person for some reason. Like I said, I don't know if it's a child or a marriage, but you definitely feel obligated to this person. Maybe that's how you took the easy way out with the next person. Yeah, maybe that's how you took the easy way out. You didn't really tell them what's going on in this situation. Let's get some of these cards out. Yeah. Let's do it one more time. Yeah. Oh. There we go. Okay. And that's all I'm going to take from this deck. You got, I feel so happy when I'm with you. It's like nothing else. Time stands still. Nothing compares. So it's nothing like the situation that you're in right now. Look, we are divine counterparts. This connection is deep. Soul connection. I know it. Do you? You wonder if the other person knows, the other person knows. I don't like the way we left things. So many things unsaid. So many things misconstructed. Our ending caused me a lot of pain because it didn't even feel like an ending. Just pain. I knew you was in love with this other individual. I have deep regret for the way we parted. It keeps on ending. You hate the way you and this person ended. But you probably had to move on because somebody's holding something over your head. The partner, they are definitely holding something over your head. I don't know if it's a marriage. I don't know if it's a child. But make sure a child is yours before you go. Because I did a reading earlier today. And I have to be honest with you, the child wasn't even the person's. So I don't know if this is connected to this. But they had to go to court to figure out that the child wasn't even the person. And the person was spending all their finances on this child. Not saying that they did the wrong thing, of course, they should, but they just took it to face value that this child was theirs, taking care of this child, and the child wasn't even theirs. Yeah. So, and they end up getting, unexpected income, well, back from them finding out the child wasn't theirs. And it's like, okay, you don't have to pay child support no more. But yeah, I did a reading like that. So be careful in this situation. Make sure if it's a child, make sure the child's yours. If it's a marriage, that don't always keep a person. You guys have to be equally yoked. Especially this started off as to me like lustful encounters that you've had with this person. So that could have just taken you to loop. I hate to say it, sex is more addictive than love, to be honest with you, because it sounds like you unconditionally love this person. But to me, it seems like somebody put that whammy on you and just took you all out of your element, made you forget about everything. Anyway, I have deep regrets for the way we parted. I didn't want to go our separate ways, but it seemed best at the time. And I thought you would chase me. I'm sad. Maybe this other person is not chasing you. You want to figure out, well, how do they love me? Like that situation before with this individual that you love is different than the one that you having trouble with. And so you feel like, you're study chasing this other individual who's taking you through the ringer. If this person that you feel indifferent for, would they chase you? Would they act to find your love? But most likely they didn't. But you guys still got love for each other. So many cards said that. I'm planning to reach out to you in the future. I'm waiting for the right time, divine timing. Okay, so baby, you're healing. Excuse me. I want you. I crave you. I long to feel you again. I won't tell you that. I want to show you. So yeah, you're probably planning. You're probably going through something like this. You're probably actually dealing with some of this healing, to be honest with you. But you must heal, because if you don't, it's going to happen anyway. It says, I dream of you often, and in those dreams, we are always happy. You are always so loving. I wish we could make those dreams come true here. Aw. I didn't expect to have such strong feelings for you. I didn't know what to do with those feelings. I acted immaturely. I know this. This caused me stress. I don't know what to do about it. Makes perfect sense. I want a new beginning with you, but I need to know I can trust you with my heart. Otherwise, I will not surrender. Okay. So yeah, somebody's definitely been broken, you or the other person. They just want the trust back again. And then the other person may need to know, like, they've been misused and abused in this situation. Does this person really love them? We have all these overwhelming feelings like I had with this person, but you're probably going through a phase where you're figuring out the difference between lust and love. And you realize, I was lusting over this person and I love this person, but it's all these emotions and feelings. So are they the same? Can I trust you? Definitely, if you're in love with somebody, you definitely can trust them. This lustful situation, I would side eye that. But if you guys two individuals in love, you can definitely trust that. Definitely. Somebody's not going to break your heart in love with you. Matter of fact, they're going to go above and beyond. You already know that because you're feeling this individual energetically from apart. So obviously this person really love you and you love them too as well. I want you to surrender to me. You are mine. I won't hurt you again. No more broken or empty promises. That's so sweet. Definitely, hopefully you getting yourself together and doing what you need to do, because that's sweet and I can tell how you feel. It says, the balance of male and female energy was off here. I realized this. I regret it. So maybe you were too masculine. Maybe the person was too feminine. But yeah, you had some balance that needed to take place. I feel like you weren't willing to make me or us a priority. I won't beg for your love and attention. I deserve the best. So yeah, the other person probably was really like thinking that you wouldn't be there for them, and then they felt like they had to run and chase you. You said, I thought you was going to chase me. They felt like I shouldn't have to chase you. I love you. I've proven myself to you. You already knew I love you. And they're stating that here. Like, I feel like you weren't willing to make me your priority. But of course, you wasn't, because you had a whole nother situation that you probably didn't express to this individual. Like I said, you came in here on your own agenda, distracting this person from healing and their pain. You just want a passionate encounter, but you end up catching feelings, falling for this person. They fall for you even harder. So yeah, now you're just all caught up in their love. You unconditionally love them, which is cute. And they feel the same. I find it hard to trust you. I want to, but trust is earned. So now you're going to have to show this individual. That's why you need to go within and heal yourself and make sure you're done from these addictions, these relationships, because this person, if they get any inkling that they can trust you, I don't even think they'll be there. We both walked away from something that could have been wonderful, was wonderful. I'm so sad, So you guys definitely not communicating with each other right now as though you guys should be. Let's get some Mystic, Mystic Beauty, some cards. I didn't went over in this reading, but I love Mystic Beauty's cards. Get some more conversations out here. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. All right. Take that one. And then this will end our reading right here and end on this note. Okay. So we have here, I'm afraid of your spiritual gifts. I've gotten way too many secrets. Just what the hell do you know about me that you are not saying? Person could be very intuitive. Could be a tarot card reader like myself. The person is like, what you know about me? What you know about me? Yep, we've been on a lot. This separation is hurting me so effing bad. I'm so lost without you. I'm not sleeping. I'm asking family strangers for advice. I'm so stressed out. I can't get enough of you. I plan on making you mine forever. Okay. I don't want anyone else around you or getting to know you or feel your energy. Oh, you better be good to that person too. I really need money right now. I may use you or anyone I can for money. This is a part of my karmic debt. God is taking everything from me. Yep. So you could definitely be going through that tower moment because you did not want to let go of this individual. And now you suffering. I knew it. I seen it in the cards. Now you suffering because you couldn't let go of this individual and it's affecting your finances and everything. So look, I regret playing games with your heart. I've been doing my own research about twin flames and I know who you are to me. I don't want to break your heart again, so I stay away from you and stalk you constantly. These blessings we have for you belongs to you. No one else can block your blessings. No one can take what we give you. This is your birthright. So you do have blessings, but you need to go ahead and go through this tower moment and really own up to what you're doing and let go of these relationships wholeheartedly, or you're not going to get these blessings that are deserving for you. For the individual, you do have blessings. The individual who is hurting, the individual who you left, for the other individual, they have a lot of blessings too. You do need money, but the universe has separated you guys, so you won't take their money because it seems like whatever you need, you're willing to get what you need right now. And that's why you're not connected with this person, because now only that you hurt them by leaving them, you may need money and you're still in that same energy of selfishness. So definitely, yeah, continue to work on your money. Maybe money and stuff was going good, but because you couldn't let go of these situations, you had a tower moment where the universe took your finances so that you could not pour into other situations that you need to heal and get better, and so that you can have right relationships. Anyway, here for a good time, not for a long time. See, you have relationships like this, where it's but wham bam, thank you, ma'am. And that's the energy you came in here. And now that you need money, you could be very well in that energy, like here for a good time, not for a long time. So you want this new start, this new beginning, you longing for this person, but this is the wrong person to pull that energy on. So yeah, I would stay away from this individual until you get yourself together. But getting yourself together consists of leaving these type of relationships, these one night stands, these lustful relationships, the not giving the equal give and take, the fun times. Maybe you could have addiction. You only do things when you addict, on you guys' addictions. That has to go. You can still have fun and still enjoy life and be adventurous without being drugged out, sexed out, all the rest of that. Sometimes we overindulge in things. We may overindulge with things because of childhood traumas and issues that's causing us to do things like that. It's triggered us. You've been doing it your whole life. What's the problem? But things need to change, and definitely your finances are going to take a hit. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Anyway, I'm so obsessed with you. I can't stop watching you and stalking you. I tell myself I'm going to stop, but I can't. Yeah. Well, you wouldn't have to do that if you get yourself together. You could definitely have this person for real, on the real. Yeah. And so if you're watching this, just know that your person, they're going through a lot right now. They had a tower moment. Their finances, I think, is broken. Definitely hold on to your finances. Wait and make sure if they do come in, make sure that they're healed, that they can sustain themselves. Because right now, this individual is going through a lot and they just need somebody to lean on. And you don't want to go back into a scenario where a person is just using you, either for your time, your money, or even your energy. Yep. Spread love, you guys. I'm out.